Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom. I'm the Duke, and we are back in Ark Survival Ascended. Well, sort of. You see, what I've finally managed to do is set up some servers for myself, so this is not single player. The only problem is I couldn't transfer any of my single player saves and world buildings and stuff like that into the server, which means we had to start all over again. And that is why we have the start of Season 3. And also, we are on the center map. And we have started on this small little island to the east, which is actually let's say a favorite spot of mine to start on this map. It's fairly quiet, not that dangerous, if you know what you're doing. Anyways, this is an absolutely great spot, I would think. The first thing that I was thinking of when I came to this spot is this gap right over here. And immediately my thoughts went to, I want to build a bridge from this side to the other side. So that's going to be one of the things I'm going to build as soon as I can with metal. The other thing that I was thinking of is just behind it, right over the water, on top of the water. That's where I'm going to build my main base. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. It's going to take some resources, but luckily this is a server that keeps running. I don't have to be online for the resources to run and respawn. So, a lot easier, I would think. But I'm just glad we are back in Ark. Yeah, with the challenges and everything. Now, currently I am level 37. And if I'm not mistaken, I need to be level 38 for the Pterodon saddle, which I've already tamed. He's right here. I called him Paternoster. And I've decided for this season I'm actually going to name my dinos after towns. Yeah, starting with Paternoster. Anyways, so to get a saddle for him, we need one more level. Mind you, he's leveled already. I'm going to put that into weight. Now, the reason why I need this guy as quickly as possible is I need some metal, and I need it pretty fast. Now, if I remember correctly from the old maps, there is metal up there, but to get there I either have to run all the way around right into the danger. I'm not sure what is up there. It might be raptors if I remember correctly. I'm not sure how the new map is going to play out there. But with this guy, at least now we can just fly up and get some metal easier. So, I need one more level. I'm almost there. So I'm just going to harvest a bit of stones. Oh, there we go. That was quick. We are now finally up to level 38. Now, what am I going to put this into? Yeah, let's go with stamina for now. That means we can finally unlock the Pterodon saddle. We need chitin or keratin 75. That's the one I was not looking forward to. Height 230 and fiber 125. I should have the fiber, that's not a problem. The height, I might be a little bit short, but let's make sure real quick. I've set up a very 147. So we're going to have to get some keratin or chitin and some more height. So I remember way back when I played on this Ark map. It was actually one of the first maps I actually played in Ark, come to think of it. Yeah, there was some trilobites around this coast. So I'm gonna try and see if I can find some. I just need to watch myself. There is actually a theory in that region that could cause problems for me if I get too close to him. But let's see if there's any trilobites around this area. So I'm going to speed this up for you guys. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy this new journey of us, as we can finally play Ark the way it's supposed to be played. I've actually got a server for each of the maps, including Aberration, the new map, so we can jump to the other Arks as we see fit as well. So yeah, let's continue. I've just left the water as I've seen a insect over here. Okay. I've taken out a couple of them. Now the reason for that is because they also give you chitin. And that was a very, very nice amount of chitin. The problem is they are very difficult to see once they hit the ground. Okay, I think we should have enough now. I've been trying to find some trilobites, but I did not see... Oh, very... the other thing I've noticed are these sort of butterflies. I haven't seen them on the island map, and I don't remember them on the original center map as well, so that is new for me. But now we still need some more hide. So let me see if I can find some dodos. So yeah, get some harvest done. Okay, we made it back to base. Got some resources. Now, this pterodon was actually level 125 when I tamed it. So there we go. Which is a good level. Good starter level for us. And let me just get the things in here that needs to be in there. And then also those guys. Right, do we have... I think we've got enough height now. Pterodon saddle. Pull all the resources for one of them. We've actually got enough chitin for another one, but not enough height. But this is it. We are going to have access finally to some good and better metal. The only question is, what's his weight looking at? I would say it's about okay. Now let's go and see if there's still metal nodes up here. Because so far I've been harvesting a lot of these rocks down here and it's been giving me very, very few poor returns. I can see metal indeed. Now the question is it safe? I can see some crystal as well. That's going to be very useful for the spyglass. Let's see if anything attacks us while we are down here. Nope. Alright. Let's get us some metal, shall we? That's looking good already. I'm hearing some strange noises and screams. I just need to make sure I'm not too heavy. Yeah, just maybe one or two more. I might even just drop the stone, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. That should do it for now. As you can see, there is a beacon of my last death. I'm going to remove that. I actually died of the cold the first night that I spawned in. Just after I was actually able to build myself a bed so I could respawn. Also very interesting to see what the level is of this guy right over here, because I could always use a backup. But if his level is not that good, then I'm not going to bother myself. But 25 is very low. I was very lucky. This was the first one I actually ran into to try and tame, and yeah, as I said, a level 125 back then. We need some water to drink. Alright, so this is a temporary starter base. As I said, I'm going to try and get my resources up. And I'm probably going to have to tame 1 or 2 dinos for that. And as soon as I've got a nice operation, then I can start building my main base over there. Yeah, let's drop off the resources. Let's see what we got. 274, which is pretty good. I'm going to need quite a lot of that. Let's take all of it. We'll dump it in here. I'm out of spark powder. Let's go with 20. take that, put it in there, light the fire. You can actually take those, slap them in there. I'm going to need one of these, if you don't mind. So let's pull the resources to craft one. I'm also going to have to repair my pig, so... and repair. Now I can replace the stone hatchet. Can have the pick. I don't have enough for the metal sickle just yet, but that's okay. And we're going to drop off that one in there. Alright. I think that should do it. Let me just level up again. I started with the wrong settings for the server, but I've changed that now. Should be alright. And we are level 48. So that includes the amount of experience I get. So let me see what is available. All the teleporter. Yeah. That's cementing paste and electronics and polymer. That is the challenge. If I can get those. Mind you, I don't even remember where I can get this. Cementing paste, probably from the beaver dams, which is in the redwood, if I remember correctly. I don't remember any beavers in any other spots on the map. I might be wrong there. So that's a metal tier that I'm looking for. And yeah, see, here we've got the floating metal foundation. The foundation is required to build structures in an area. This one is made from sturdy metal placed concrete. You can actually place this, if I'm correct, on the water. And that's how I'm going to try and build my base, is by using these floating foundations. So that is the plan anyway. So what we need to do now is just get our bearings in terms of where we can find some certain resources. I remember Skull Island is rich in resources. Let's see, can we give you a little bit more weight? There we go. And it shouldn't be too far from us, I think. Let's fly a little bit and have a look at our surroundings. There is this very, very small island over here. I was thinking of maybe building here my starter base, but it made more sense to just place it very close to where I actually want to build later on. The only other problem is, of course, the stamina is very, very low at the moment, so we're going to have to land. Alright, so I'm going to go on a little flight adventure here, and I'm going to fast forward this for you so you can enjoy it with me. Okay, the good news is I actually found some beavers. That is not in the red forest. Yeah, I don't see any beaver dams from here, but I probably have to go down there and have a closer look. It might be in the water. The other nice thing is this last drop that I actually got. It almost looked like that's a blueprint. Oh. Okay, so the saddle that I did get was for a Capro, but it's a blueprint Mastercraft Pterodon saddle. That's a pity. I was hoping that it might be a saddle and not a blueprint. There's a lot of beavers in here. If I could get some cementing paste from them, that would be awesome. But maybe the first thing I should try and get is see if I can find where the Archies are. To tell you the truth, I don't remember where they are on the map, so we're gonna have to do some exploring. Let me just check the map, make sure where we are right now. Yeah, it's shown us a place of water, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. There's even another one down over on this side. Hopefully there's even more beavers down there, and there is, but there's also a Rex. So that makes things a little bit more difficult. A couple of Rexes, to be honest. Most probably some raptors as well. But let's continue our search and see what we can get. This map has always been beautiful, and I'm glad to see that they've done it justice in recreating this map, especially in this new Unreal Engine. But it's starting to get a little bit dark right now, so I am heading back home. Just waiting for my stamina, and then we are on our way. As the rain is falling pretty hard right now, I just remember there's actually another island where you could have started on, just north of where we are. So I'm just gonna fly over there and just have a look at it. It's supposed to be also one of the easier places on the map. I might pick up 1 or 2 drops on my way there. This one is still coming down, so we're going to continue on the way. I think that's the island over there. So let's go and have a quick look at it. Okay, so this is the island. Just gonna have a quick flyover. See if there's anything interesting in terms of this location. I suppose it's okay enough, but I still prefer the one that we started on. The other bonus, of course, of the island we started on is the blue obelisk that's also quite nearby. And then what I also notice are those lands and islands way over there, but I don't think they are actually part of the map. So when I have a flyer that can actually fly further, I will test it out. As you can see, the grid stops pretty close to us. I don't think that is on the map. That wasn't part of the original map as well, so I think it might just be backdrops. So let's return to our island, our starter base. And we are back. So what I was thinking of, I should probably try and get either a trike or maybe a iguanodon. beaver to harvest wood, to Dicurus to get stone, and maybe Anki for the metal. I'm going to have to search for those dinos, as I can't really remember where I can find them. But don't worry, we will find them. But before we can actually tame them, I'm going to have to upgrade my gear a little bit and get the right stuff. I'm also going to try and get some sort of enclosure in which I can place them, just to make sure that they are safe. So that's maybe something that I can focus on next. Now that I have a better axe, I can harvest wood a lot better. So let's see, all done there. We can put out that fire. We can put away the new resources as well. We also got some oil, that's pretty good. And then also citronelle and savaroot, as well as rock carrot seeds. That's very nice. We've got some gear that we're not really going to use. And then the saddles. I think the storm might be over. Yeah. Everything is wet. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm going to do it right here on the side of my main base. If I do that, I can even place a door right in there for easier access to the dinos. Let me just quickly check. Can I create a fence foundation from this mod? Not from what I can see. That's a behemoth cat. So maybe I should just place... Oh, that's stone. I'm looking for wood. It's gonna take a lot of stone. I think this is the normal one. Stone, wood, thatch, fiber. Let's see if we can craft 10 of them. Nope. I need a lot more thatch. Alright. Time to get resources. While returning back to my starter base, I think I'm going to play a little bit off camera, trying to get us moving forward in our progress, just to maybe get closer to the stage where we were in our previous season when that ended suddenly. And yeah, then we can have a good building series going forward from there. I still need to do lighting in here. I've got some stone, some wood, and a lot of that, so hopefully this time can we get 10? 3. We need a lot more wood. So before it is too dark, let's see if we can get an idea of what I want to do. Now that is snapping onto the wrong stuff, so let's disable snapping. Let's go into K mode so we can see a little bit better. Yeah, that will do. Is it square though? That's the question. Not at all. Is that better? It looks like it. That was a mistake. I don't like how it actually moves as soon as I press. That button is not supposed to move. It twists and turns in K mode, and that's not something it normally does. I think 3 wide should be good enough. I see the first one was straight, but not the second or the third one. That's fine, this is just a starter base. It's probably going to be temporary building anyways. I might have to break it down later on. So I'm going to have to go and get a lot more wood just to get this dino storage area done and ready. But that's going to take a lot of time, and I think we're out of time as is for this episode, so thank you for joining me. Hope you like this new series. It was a little bit laid back, just a sort of exploratory episode, just to see the map a little bit better, mostly from the air, which was good. It is really, really nice. I really like what they did to the map, and I hope to see you next time, so look forward to that. Until then, enjoy.